Hello there, friend. Welcome to Start Early Today, your daily dose of mindfulness and positivity. Hope you're doing well wherever you may be. You may be walking on a path to self-realization, or you may be just tending your beautiful home, cooking up some nice meals. Remember to enjoy each and every chore, for it is in each moment that we truly live. It's not in the promised future or in the past, but life is always happening now, in each and every breath. This is it, and we are able to practice our choice on how we feel about everything and anything around us. That is where our true freedom is our choice to feel and to give meaning to what is present right in front of us, and what will happen inside of us, which is our whole world, is up to us. May we see through the lens of compassion, through the lens of gentleness, and the Buddha inside of us, the one who knows, the one who is awakened. And through these gentle reminders, we can truly live with ease and at peace, even though the three-dimensional world may appear in turmoil or chaos. Everything may seem chaotic, and that's the nature of the mind. It looks for everything that is wrong around us, and it complains and bemoans everything that seems to be lacking. But this is a delusion, my friend, for everything is complete. Everything is complete in and of itself in every moment. And tune into each and every second. This moment is complete, and your next segment will be complete. And the mind will go to what's for dinner, or how shall this next event transpire? How should I act? And how should I carry myself? And what will I wear? And have I taken enough water? And you can turn back to the breath. Go back to the breath. Go back to your body. All is well. All is well. You have all the time in the world. You are guided by divinity. You are guided by correctness. And you are a part of this higher order that is going on unfailingly. You're just merely existing. And there is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with anything. For wrongness is only an insufficient understanding of a thing. Everything is in its interesting place. Every moment you have the potential for awakening or completion only if you give it a little space, give it a little moment to blossom. For what to blossom? Your perception. So going beyond the preferences of likes and dislikes, but rather going deeper and really understanding what is asked of us in this moment. And in this moment, we are only asked to accept it as it is. And we do the things that are needed in the right time, and we are gonna be pushed by spirit, and it's gonna be an absolute yes. So there will be no indecision, there will be no confusion if we are tuned in and coherent with mind and body and spirit. Have you checked out the book? It's all in your head, friend. Everything is a thought, and thoughts can be changed 200 ways of turning things around right this moment. Only if you choose to, because everything's a choice, my friend. Maybe you do not need to change things around. Maybe you do not need to rearrange furniture if everything is functioning well. So how's your resistance? Be mindful of your resistance. What are you resisting? What are you avoiding? What are you not looking at? What are you refusing to look at? Are these aspects of yourselves? Are these parts of your lives? Are these events in your past that you're refusing to look at? Sit still and just let the random movie play. And that's just the movie of the mind. We have studied yesterday that we can limit the mind, for we all know that it's your servant. Everything that it presents is only a limited and not of the absolute. And mostly, it's a whole lot of baloney. It's a whole lot of programs that have been picked up unconsciously. So empty yourself of all of these delusions by imagining a blank canvas, or imagining an empty shala or a temple or a yoga room. Make your mind your own temple, and where it's quiet and there might be a baby crying or a dog barking, but you're unaffected. Your internal state is unbothered, and you get to hear the whispers, the whisper from eternity, as Yogananda said. And your next steps, you as the more defined humanhood of yourself, the more refined, more defined, more dignified version of yourself shall come to rise from the unknown. It's from the unknown. So as you continue to practice this stillness and resist the urge of continuing what you've done yesterday and repeating his history, being bounded by memories of the past and the predictable future, sit still in the middle of that and let the miracle arise, let the possibility arise, becoming the example of what is possible. What does it look like for you? Imagine the things that you have not yet done. Imagine skills that you have yet to acquire. Imagine the version of yourself that is yet to be built. It's calling out to be birthed. And in your silent meditation, you'll feel it, what excites you. And in trying new things and connecting with different new people, you get to learn through them. For everybody you meet is a version of yourself, and everybody that irritates you is also a part of yourself that needs looking at. So make it a point to see everybody as yourself. When you point a finger outside of you, you point 3 fingers back at you. So be responsible in seeing each other as yourself, as one humanity. And try practicing the mirror technique. Affirm of yourself and see yourself as strong and well put together. And also when not in front of the mirror, see everything as a reflection of yourself, because we do not really see things as they are. We see things for what we are, for we are the looker. And as the looker, you also are the creator. So become a deliberate creator. Create the world of your ideal. Anything that says outside or otherwise of that beautiful, strong, lovable person that you are, you can just bypass it. And in bypassing it, its power dissipates. its concept dissipates and new neural pathways gets created. Connections happen in your brain, and just like when you do a routine, when you form a habit like exercise, which I have been doing, and I highly recommend getting physically fit. Do 500 push-ups, 500 pull-ups, 500 dips. Try the impossible and at least finish a half of that. Try to go to the edge of your physical body, and it shall rouse up and wake up your cells and your spirit, and it will show up for more. Because we have been accustomed to be so soft. I heard in my first million podcast that there's an uprising of businesses that are anti-comfort, that you sign up for something really hard because it wakes up the spirit, it wakes up the real meaning of life. That's why gyms were created, because we have long gone in offices seated in a cubicle with a fluorescent light. If you listen to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts, he explains it very artfully. And put yourself under discomfort. We're made for chaos. We're made to survive. We're made to outrun horses. That is a fact. Look it up. And we outrun animals so that we can eat, and we have built the technology of sweating so we can go on forever. So what does that look like for you, my friend? What can you go on forever and go through resistance and make that inner you, the spiritual you, come to life? Because inspirations, they expire. Okay, Sarah's here. We're gonna go run some errands and do some tasks. That's it for today. The book, It's All in Your Head, Friend, is available on Amazon, and vegan recipes at makepuretheheart.com. Check out new music from Turbo Goth. It's called Perfect. Go to Turbo Goth's Instagram and click the link to pre-save, and Snow Tattoo for beautiful tattoo with the best artist Sarah Gogler, tattooing for 20 years. She started when she was 1 year old. That's it for today. Namaste.